Well, now Coronation Street, and Rita is concerned about Mavis's involvement with a married man.
Where's that 20p bit? I know I had a 20p bit.
In a bit of a tiz, Emily.
Oh, who wouldn't be after a morning with Mike Baldwin? Ah.
Marital gloom?
Oh, no, it's 1,000 times worse. He's in a good mood, bustling about with his tan, demanding this and that, saying the most horrible things to people with that infuriating grin on his face. Honestly, if I was full-time, I'd end up throwing something at him.
You'd only enjoy it if you did.
Yes. Still, I can forget all about him for the rest of the day now and put my mind on more pleasant things.
Oh.
What news of Derek, Mavis?
News? What do you mean? Why should there be any news of Derek?
Well, have you seen each other again?
Yes.
You have, haven't you, Mavis?
Yeah, we had a little chat yesterday evening.
Oh, well, I do like to hear of people making up their differences.
But, I mean, there was nothing noteworthy about it. Nothing really to talk about. Right, well, I'm just going to go and dust the record.
Looks like I'll have to cheer myself up with a cup of tea.
Bye, love.
Rita, how could you?
How could I what?
Well, encourage that topic of conversation, Derek.
Oh, naught to be ashamed of, have you?
No, of course
Even
not.
though he is a married man and his wife knows naught about it.
Look, all Derek wants from me is a bit of advice.
Well, why be so defensive? That's real other woman behaviour, that is.
I just don't want people gossiping about it.
I'd gossip a lot more if you leap in the air every time his name comes up. Emily, we're only being neighbourly, so you be neighbourly in return, all right?
All right.
Right.
Oh, good afternoon, Ivy.
There's 2 weeks' papers and I'll take my book while I'm here. Baldwin got at you too, has he, love?
Ask Gail, Ivy. I heard that she was poorly yesterday. Early morning sickness, I dare say.
I dare say, yes. What's he got to do with you, or me, or anybody?
Well, if that's being neighbourly.
Proves my point, doesn't it? Way she were behaving then, dead giveaway. Some chronic's going on.
Or could it be fuel-related?
Bound to be if it's not running proper.
Yeah, I just thought I might have put 2-star in by mistake.
Well, you've got kangaroo juice in. More likely to be your point.
Well, when can he look at it then?
Oh, I'm not sure. Boss is out buying spares. Got the job booked with him. Can you leave it with us?
No. I've got to cover the Reform Club Bazaar.
Wow.
Yeah, my sentiments entirely. Anyway, tell him I popped in, will you, and I'll try and pop that later on.
Yeah, will do, boss.
Is Brian not here?
Oh, Gail, hiya. No, he's gone out for spares.
Oh, Gail. How are you?
When will he be back?
You said later.
Right, well, I'll get off. I hope everything works out okay.
It's all right if I wait, isn't it?
Of course it is. Boss's wife. I've got to carry on now.
Don't mind me. I'll just sit.
I'm not being nosy, Audrey, but, well, you should have seen Ivy today. There's just no talking to her.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk, Vera.
Well, there you are, you see. When does Ivy never want to talk? To me? There's something up. There's something seriously up.
There's no use pumping me. I'm as much in the dark as you are.
Get out. If you weren't dark, you'd be carrying on just like I am. Only time women like you and Ivy are quiet is when you keep me stum about something.
I know nothing. Now, do you mind if I get on with my pie?
Ivy's Brian walks out on your Gail, pregnant, and all you can say is, do you mind if I get on with my pie?
Yes, he bells, Vera.
Well, you try and take an interest. And what do you get? A flaming wall of silence.
Oh, what's it, missus? There's 100 quid's worth of suit you're mauling here.
You Audrey must have seen you coming.
But it's lumbering us, though, isn't it, Alison, not turning up again?
I can't say I'm that bothered, Sally. You see, it saves me paying her for standing about and getting in the way.
Yeah, but you won't be paying me any extra, will you?
You'll go far, you will.
Do you reckon?
Aye, right down that road like a shot if you're not careful.
Tyrant.
Miss Lynch.
Mr. Gilroy.
Well, now, where's Alison today?
She phoned this morning from outer Mongolia. Apparently she dreamt that you were kissing her last night.
Oh, shut it and give us a pint, will you?
You love our ale, don't you? Nobody'd think you got your own club right across road.
Aye, well, I'm making a study of failure, you see, because I don't want to let it happen over yonder. No, actually, I just popped across to say that Alison's working for me now.
You what?
Oh, why, didn't you know? Yes, I bumped into her in the street the other day. She was complaining about the inhuman way she was being treated here. So I just happened to mention that I had a vacancy, and for a long story short, she fair bit me hand off. I mean, you can hardly blame her, can you? Better job prospects, better pay, better conditions all round, really.
This is poaching, Gilroy.
Is it, I mean, who'd work in a dump like this unless they really had to?
Just happened to mention my foot. You've been planning this for days, you have. I've seen you leering at her, you worm. Anyway, you can sup up and clear off because you're bad. Greaseball.
I hate raised voices, don't you?
I am flying fish. A pint, is it?
And a pie, please, and don't be so cheeky, you.
And it's a good job that's all you want, mate, and all, a pie. Because that's all they can provide here now. Pies. Now that Alison's moved to richer pastures.
We need somebody urgent now, don't we?
Cool it, kidder. That's in charge. It's all working out like magic.
My dinner time now.
All right, off you go.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if I'm on my own, I've got to lock up. So, I mean, you'll definitely stop, won't you? Because if he gets back and it's left over...
I'm waiting to see him, Kevin. You needn't fret.
God, I'm kidding you, kid. Flipping dodgems out there. Can't move for traffic.
Hello, Brian.
I'll go.
Brian,
Get lost, eh?
we've got to talk.
Okay, then. What the hell do you think you're doing here? Are you mad, stupid, or what?
Come home, Brian. That's what I'm here to say. Come home. We've got to face this thing together.
Together? This? This is your doing, Gail. This is your problem.
We'll never get anywhere apart. We'll never sort it out.
So who wants to sort it out anyway?
I do, don't you? You can't want to destroy everything.
Destroy everything? Me? I'm the one that's had the wild affair, am I? I'm the one that's having somebody else's kid. Now listen, you. Get out of here before I do something and live to regret.
And what about all the good you'll be chucking away?
It's all over, Gail, all the good. Now just get out and let me work, will you?
And Nicky's no good, is he?
Now listen, you. I love that kid.
I know you do.
I will never hurt that kid. Not if I didn't have to. God, woman, don't you realise the hell I'm going through?
We're all going through, Brian. And I'm so sorry.
Yes, of course you're sorry now. Now it's all destroyed. Now it's all over.
Brian, please. Please. Come home, Brian. We'll be able to sort it out at home. We will. I know we will. We have done before.
But this, Gail. This. How can anybody sort this out? I hate you. That's all I feel. Hatred.
I know. Think of me what you will, Brian. I still love you. Look, I know I don't deserve anything just yet, but, Nicky. What do I say to Nicky?
Tell him the truth. If you're capable.
I can't, Brian. He's 5, and he loves you. We both do. And what's the truth going to mean to him? What is the truth, anyway?
But I've had it, Gail. That I can never feel good for you ever again.
You can forgive me, Brian. I know you can.
No.
Brian, please. I never stopped loving you. Even through what I did, I never...
Get out! Just get out, will you?
You should come home, Brian!
Oh, I'm sorry if I seemed a bit funny earlier on.
Not to worry, I expect you had your reasons.
Well, no, I didn't really. Well, not in terms of wanting to conceal anything about Derek and me, because there's nothing to conceal. So, if you want to ask me anything about him, fire away.
Well, I only wanted to know how he is.
Oh, it's all right. Do you know, I've heard they've got some lovely summer frocks down in Atkinson's sale. Really? I've a good mind to go down and have a look when I finish this.
Oh.
Gone off then, has she, Alison? Gone off for good.
Hey, who needs newspapers round here, eh?
There's Jack.
Day off. Bit like his day on, but less breakages.
Very valuable to you, Jack.
Oh, I know. I just can't resist making nasty jokes about him.
So you're a bit short then, eh? Just you and little Sally.
Well, for the minute, yes.
Wouldn't do for long term.
No, not long term. That's on the house.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not working. I mean, if you're looking for somebody you could rely on, I could fit in a bit of bar work, you know, with my other interests.
Ah, that's nice to know, Betty.
Well, the thing is, love, I really would like to come back. I mean, I'm going absolutely spare on my own, and
I bet, Betty. Oh, Betty, it looks great in here.
Yeah.
Hang me coat up in the usual place, shall I?
Yes. Love.
That's how it is, eh?
Now, look, Betty, you should have said something before, because, I mean, I didn't know you were interested. I'm not a mind reader, am I? So I rang Gloria.
Thanks for telling me.
Oh, now, love, I didn't know.
Thanks for not letting me make a damn big fool of myself.
Betty, next time something comes up.
Yeah, it's all right.
Why are you lined up like that?
We want to be salt and shake.
Smith's Salt and Shake Crisps. To salt or not to salt, the choice is yours.
The secret of style isn't a spray that just holds, or a gel that just fixes, or a mousse that just shapes. It's something more unexpected. The selected conditioners of new Silkium styling. What's great hold without great hair?
Paying bills through Gyrobank is not only different, it's so easy. Many regular bills arrive with a Gyrobank payment slip attached. No need for stamps or checks or effort. National Gyrobank. We're different because we've got more to offer.
There is a land not so far away where you can indulge your fantasies all day, because this is Alton Towers. It's the most unusual shops and restaurants, all right, but it's also shooting the Grand Canyon Rapids, the biggest in the world. It's fountains and follies and peace and quiet. It's screaming round one of the biggest corkscrews in the country. It's another world at Alton Towers, where £5.99 buys you 800 acres of fun.
The moment I woke up, I knew something different was going to happen.
Cup of tea, Jimmy.
Wasn't that?
Hello, son.
Wasn't that either. Maybe nothing was going to happen after all. I sat down to me fish cakes.
Oh, what?
I said,
Chicken.
with tomato and cheese on top. Brilliant. So that was it.
Buxton chicken toppers, something different for tea time.
I said, how you can expect to come first at the minute, Alfie? I mean, do you expect me to forget all about Gail's broken heart just to go whacking some chips in the oven for you? I had to go into town to get Nicky a little toy. I just had to do it. Don't ask me why it was a sudden impulse.
Yeah, well, I was just
Frankly,
wondering.
I think you're being rather selfish, aren't you? I mean, the only reason that you feel left out is because you won't join in.
Well, nay, they don't want me poking my nose in, do they?
Gail, step's had your great pudding. I mean, you're happy enough bouncing Nicky on your knee when everything's all right, aren't you? Then you should stay involved when everything's all wrong. Give them the benefit of your wonderful fatherly advice. And
How's it going then, Betty?
Oh, Alf, well, if you must know, I've made a real plot of myself.
What's all this about?
Well, finally got round to asking Bet for my job back. I mean, she toyed with me for ages before she told me she'd taken that Gloria on again.
She never did that, did she? Toyed with you?
Yeah, well, she developed a real cruel streak, you know, since she got that bit of power. And when I think what I've given over the years to that pub and what I've given to Bet as well, oh, well, it is upsetting.
Hey, now, come on. Look, we all know Betsy's about as subtle as a blooming air here, isn't she? I mean, I'm sure there's nothing malicious. I'm sure when it all comes out, it'll all be a big misunderstanding.
Well, I'm not going to be around when it does. I've finished with Bet Lynch and Weatherfield. And I'm going back to our garden. That is, if it hasn't turned against me.
Oh, dear. Poor Bet.
Now, look, you got involved there, didn't you? And I mean, come on, what's better to you?
Well, she's an old friend of mine, you know.
Maybe. She's not family, though, is she? Eh?
You don't mind me dropping in like this, do you?
No, it's your staying half an hour that worries me. I'd not like to hear of your work suffering because of it.
Well, I tell you, it's going so bad I could get promoted.
I don't think I want to hear that either.
Why not?
You might not drop in at all.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Hello. Hello. Hey, give us one of those airmail pads. If I don't write to old Craig soon, he'll think I've dropped off the edge at world. Nice to see somebody's time for a brew.
You what? That place of yours must be awash with the stuff.
You're not wrong there. But finding time for me and Martin to grab a cup's a different matter.
Gail not in again.
She's in body, that is, but where the mind is, that's somewhat else.
Things no different then?
No, I wish I could do somewhat else. I'd like to do somewhat, but I'm so useless. She won't even talk to me about it. And she should talk to somebody.
Well, she's got Audrey, you know.
Aye. And you know what she was like before she married Councillor Roberts? She's hardly what you'd call cut out for marriage guidance, is she? See you, love.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Derek? Oh, Alan, this is, Mavis's pal, Derek.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Likewise. Is she about Rita? Only I've got something simply white hot to tell her.
Oh, she's still on her lunch.
Lunch? It's 3 o'clock.
I'll see you later.
Yes, bye, love.
Bye now.
3 o'clock? Where on earth can she have got to?
Look, call back in about 20 minutes, eh? Unless it's something I can deal with.
No, I don't think
Wife's trouble, is it?
I beg your pardon.
Mavis told me. You've got married.
Did she? Did she?
Congratulations.
Huh. Condolences be more in order. Purgatory. Unrelenting purgatory.
Yeah, well, don't go piling all that on me. I mean, that's Mavis's role in your life, isn't it? Friend and counsellor, did she say? Well, look, I'm all for you two being friends, and now the threat of marriage is out of the way, I reckon you stand a good chance. But if I hear of you leading my little friend up the garden path once more, I shall get very, very nasty.
You mean you'd tell my wife about Mavis and me?
Oh, no, love, nothing underhand like that. No, don't worry. It would be a purely physical threat. I'd only attack your body. I'd leave your mind to punish itself.
Oh, Mavis, I just had to come and see you.
In the middle of the afternoon, in broad daylight.
It's just, I took your advice about my managing director.
Wife's father, that, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Derek.
2 out of 10 for discretion, Mavis. Nevertheless, I told him straight. I said, what is the point in Neville, my stepson, your grandson, being put under me, your son-in-law, and Neville's stepfather, if my authority is always going to be overruled from above? I mean, what sort of respect am I ever going to be able to get from him? Neville. Do you know what he said? He said, I'll think about that, Wilton. And he gave me a cigar, one of those big ones. I mean, it made me feel quite poorly, but what a gesture, eh, Mavis? And it's all because of you.
How gratifying.
Ah, great. You're back.
Oh, Ken. What is it now?
Didn't Kevin tell you?
Of course I did. I did, Brian. You just forgot.
Yeah, of course you did. He did.
Points for my money.
That's right, or the condenser. Right, well, listen, bring it in tomorrow morning first thing. I'll have a look at it before we start.
Oh, thanks. Great. That's very good of you. Listen, Brian, I won't pretend I haven't heard about you moving out, you know, and I'm sorry.
Thanks.
I ain't saying nothing. Honest.
Look, I know I've got a bit of a reputation for giving advice, and it's not always that good either, but...
Ken, mate, listen, it's a private matter.
Yeah, I know, but, well, for what it's worth, take it or leave it. Is it wise to go moving out on a problem? I mean, all you're doing is estranging the people that you need to be talking to.
That's what folk were saying happened between you and your Susan.
Yeah, well, I suppose I've got to take that on the chin, but means I'm speaking from knowledge, isn't it? Anyway, for what it's worth.
I'll see you at 8.
Bye.
Clever man, that. Aye. He's good with words, Kevin. But he's just as mixed up as the next fella.
You're so wrapped up in Brian and Gail's troubles, whatever they are. Whatever they are.
I heard you first time, dear.
Look, you want taking out yourself. Come on, have another gin and then I'll run you down to bingo in the car.
No, I'm going to try and peg me washing out before it starts raining.
Peg your washing out? What does that do? Oh, come on, kid. If I can't share in your troubles, at least let me cheer you up a bit.
Look, I'm sorry, baby. You'll have to be patient. Don't make me have trouble with you and all. I've got enough on my plate as it is.
Can I just have a quick word with you, Darby?
Yes. Excuse me, dear.
Don't mind me.
Look up, Mrs. Duck. We can have a buffet.
Start off. Even Alfin on out.
Pardon?
Oh, no. Hey, you must know something.
Hey?
Brian and Gail, I mean, you're up with her all day. What's going on?
My lips are sealed.
You know neither, you mean.
I know I've not come in here to blab about Brian and Gail. It's helping nobody, is that?
Yes, Mrs. Pierce, what can I get you?
Well, I came in to find Percy soaked in. Thought I'd like a bit of company to cheer me up after the day as I've had.
Oh, you missed him, haven't you?
Missed him?
Yeah, he popped in about half an hour ago, bought a couple of bottles to take out.
Oh, did he now? Well, that me could do with a bit of company to help him sup 'em.
Well, you suit yourself, of course, but I reckon you'd be better off stopping here. He did say something about going home to put his feet in soak.
Oh, I reckon you could be right. Give us half a lager.
Right.
I reckon it's all these foreign holidays. Foreign holidays and French freezers.
What, for the state of Percy's feet?
No, for what's happening to so many young people today. There weren't all these split-ups in my day, you know.
What's foreign holidays and fridge freezers got to do with it?
Well, it's all material things today, isn't it? They get one thing, and then they must have another, mustn't they? It's all spend, spend, spend. They don't even give themselves time to enjoy out. They don't get to know each other properly. Not like the old days.
Hey, she's right, you know. We'd more fun up that seat of a Sherrock, way to Blackpool, than any of these fancy foreign holidays. I could tell you a tale, make your hair curl.
I can't imagine you, Jack, getting all romantic on the back of a shower somehow. Doesn't seem his style at all.
Oh, but that's what win with me.
You see, Audrey and you's bound to take sides in a way, aren't you? You know. So that's why I come in useful, don't I? You know, because I can see both points of view, as it were.
Do you mean Audrey's told you everything?
Oh, yes. And what I can see is a good marriage in jeopardy. So I just want you to know I'm going to do everything in my power to help, just so you don't think I'm poking my nose in when it's not wanted.
Well, I'm sorry, Alf. That's exactly what I do think. This thing's mixed up enough without all and sundry getting involved.
All and sundry, yes, but I'm family.
Look, Alf, Audrey's been blooming stupid to drag you into this. I mean, the more people that get to know, the worse it's going to be.
Well, I'm not going to...
And I'm sorry, I am not prepared to discuss it any further in a pub, and I'm surprised that you're expecting me to.
Well,
Good night.
Well, what do you reckon, then, tonight?
Curl up, take away in front of the telly.
Sounds idyllic.
Brought your toothbrush.
I can't stay, you know.
Calm down, I'm only joking.
I just said I got to get back for Jenny, you know.
I know you have. Damn it.
Look a right cosy couple, don't they?
Still giving you the ump, is it?
No, did at the time. I liked him a hell of a lot, you know. Still, what would I have been able to give him, eh? The chap clamouring for the cocoa and slippers routine and his 15-year-old daughter. And look how well suited they are.
Yeah. Ain't it great, kid, when you realise you've come through a big upset?
Yeah. And it's great to be back there.
And it's great to have you, love.
Get out, you barb!
Never mind that, Bo Peep. Have you got an address for that Alison?
No.
No, of course you're flipping out.
No, I have not. Why? Has she not turned in?
Oh, she's run off with the lunchtime tickings, hasn't she? That's not funny, you know. It's very serious. It's a crime, is that? And if you don't give me that address forthwith, I'll have you up for withholding evidence.
It serves you right, doesn't it?
You've not got a leg to stand on, Gilroy.
You knew, didn't you, eh? You knew she were a dibber.
I'm saying now.
You knew, all right. Why didn't you tell me?
You what? You don't get a guarantee with stolen stuff, do you? I'll tell you what I will do for you, though. What? I'll drop that ban. You can have a few pints, and then we can all have a good laugh.
I hated every minute of it. I knew it was right, what I was saying. We should be together. Even this shouldn't be allowed to destroy us.
No, it shouldn't, love. I'm sure it won't.
Very angry man. He said some dreadful things.
Well, he was bound to, wasn't he, lovey?
It's a good thing in a way. It's getting it out of his system. Do you think you got through to him at all? I mean, did he show any signs of softening a bit?
When I talked about Nicky, yeah.
The proud dad, isn't it?
If anything, I'll bring him back. Nicky will.
He'll come back, love. He will.
Oh, I want that so much, Mum.
Brian.
Hello, Mum. Can you put me up?
Brian, what is going off, love?
Everybody's been going on at me about... Well, saying that I should come home. So I'm home. Okay?